What up, you guys? Welcome back to an episode of Sweet Man. Yo, I just turned on my lights still. It is what it is. Anyways, yo, today's episode, man's gonna be telling you guys the difference between my McLaren 650s and my Audi R8 V10 Plus. So I'm gonna be giving you guys a comparison. If you're in the market shopping for any of these cars, which one should you go for? You feel me? So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna get to the car, do a cold start. We're running late, have an appointment somewhere, so we're running late, so let's kind of on the video real quick out. Yeah. Alright, yo, if you're new to my channel, this is my 2017 Audi R8 V. It's currently raining right now, so it won't be the best, but anyways, nonetheless, this is my 2017 Audi R8. I'm pretty sure I said RS5. My bad. This is my 2017 Audi R8 V10 Plus, and I just picked this up a couple days ago, so yeah, this is what I'm going to be comparing this to my McLaren 650s Spider that I used to have. If you're new, browse through my channel, you're going to find a lot of videos in it. So let's carry on. We're really running late, and give you guys a cold start if you're new to the channel. Like I mentioned, this is a V10 Plus, and we're probably going to need gas. Hopefully not now, but let me give you guys a cold start. Audi R8. Cold start is louder than the McLaren 650s for sure. Yeah, once you're running late, we're gonna get on and move on the video. Yeah. Woo! Wait! Woo! Woo! Everything nice. So right now, handling is in normal. I'm gonna attempt to take the car out to my mom's car. As you can see, my mom's car is right there. I'm gonna try to take this car out from my mom's car right there. I'm kind of screaming over my lungs just because of the cold start. So, alright, so like I was saying before, this is my 2017 Audi R8 V10 Plus, and I'm currently driving in. It's downpouring, by the way. But the tires, like I mentioned from the last episode, the tires are pretty shit. I'm gonna be changing the tires in a couple of days before my trip to New York, which I'm gonna be going on the weekend to New York. But that being said, driving this car comparing to my McLaren 650s, that one was a 2015 McLaren 650s Spider, and this is a 2017 Audi R8 V10 Plus. I'm gonna say I used to be against Audi R8 because I didn't find it elegant, or you know, it wasn't, because I used to have an RS5, so I felt like the RS5 and the R8, it's kind of on the same, almost on the same platform, because back then RS5 and R8, because my RS5 was a 2014. I was a was it a 4 point something liter? Anyways, I don't remember exactly the specification of it, but that being said, I used to think, like, you know, it's gonna be the same because it used to share the same parts and this, you know, platform with the old Gen R8, which is the Gen 1 R8. So I was like, yo, it's gonna be the same thing, I don't want it. And I had a deal on this car that I couldn't pass on, so that's why I got this car, which I explained that on the last episode. But that being said, the comparison between this and the McLaren 60s, it's night and day. First off, the two different cars. It all depends on your preference and what you're trying to do with the car. So I feel like if you're in the market to buy a supercar, you should ask yourself, what are your plans, what you're trying to accomplish with the car, and that's the route you should take. And obviously for my case, the McLaren was my dream car, so that's the route I took. I didn't take it asking these questions. But if it's someone that, you know, you're in the market for just a supercar, I feel like this car will be your best bang for your buck. But if you're in the in the market for, let's say, like a Ferrari or something like that, where, you know, it's elegant, all that stuff, McLaren is the best bang for your buck. In the terms of performance, McLaren is definitely gonna check off those boxes. This car check off supercar and daily drivability of a car. That's what this car checks off. Those are the boxes. So in this comparison to that, this is more comfortable. It's very easy to get in and out of. You may get stare, like people obviously gonna be looking at you, because obviously majority of people, this is your dream car, and this is like kind of the more obtainable Audi in terms of supercars. This is a more kind of a more obtainable. That's why most people consider this as your dream cars, and they won't really look at McLarens as your dream cars. They're gonna look McLaren as their ultimate dream cars. But in price range, they're not that far off. Alright, but that being said, this car, I like the daily drivability of this car. It's so useless when it comes to how, like, let's say you want to go do grocery shopping. This is the worst car to go do grocery shopping with. You can barely fit anything in the front. It's so tiny, it's just mesmerizing. It is so tiny, it's an excuse of the front. So if there's a drawback, that's one of the drawbacks, a huge drawbacks. You can't do nothing with this. The McLaren, especially with the Spider version, you can definitely fit a lot of stuff in that car. You have the convertible side where you can fit stuff in it. It acts as a storage. And then you have the front, which is significantly huge, and you have the performance of it. The only thing with the McLaren is the reliability of that car. Every time I drove that car, I always get scared that I might break something on it. And obviously it doesn't sound as good as this, let's say comparing stock to stock. The R8 sounds way better because it's an NA and it's a V10 Plus. The McLaren, it's a V8 and it's a 3.8 liter V8, so it doesn't sound as good as this car, which I always find a car that sounds as good. That's why I've always loved NA. The only downside of NA is getting the power in terms of modification. It's quite hard, you feel me? It's really hard. So that's why I don't really like the NA's platform. But you know, if you just want to enjoy your drive, you're not really looking into getting a significant amount of power, this is the platform to go with. If you're looking, you know, you want to gain more horsepower quickly, then go with the turbo, which is the McLaren. So my honest opinion, which car do I prefer, the McLaren or the Audi R8? I think I've already said this a couple times. So far, I think this car, I'm more happier driving this car than driving the McLaren. Don't get it twisted, I love my McLaren. It was my dream car and I accomplished that. So now it's time for me to explore different exotic that are available, which again, I'm glad I'm starting with the R8 platform, which I'm in love with it so far. And I don't feel like I want to get rid of it anytime soon. So like, honestly, I love this car, especially with the downshift, the pops. That's what I've always been looking for. So more to come on this car. But if you do have any questions, oh Jesus, if you do have any questions, please make sure you leave it down in the comment below. But like, yo, just listen. I'm gonna just stay quiet for a little bit. Like, just listen to this, man. Every time you downshift, it just jerks you. That's what I like. That's what I like. But yo, it's really downpouring. As you can see, it's crazy. I'm going to New York on the weekend. I just hope the the weather is gonna be accommodating on the weekend, but it's really bad. And I'm gonna be giving you guys a review on this car in upcoming videos, like a full review of this car. So y'all, stick around. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Y'all make sure you like, subscribe. Also make sure you follow your man on Instagram. You dig? We'll catch you on the next one. All right. YOLO.